pessoal, bom dia, quase boa tarde, ainda não, tá cedo pra caramba, mas vamos lá. Estamos diretamente aqui do pit stop da IndyCar, para que daqui a pouco começa o Carburation Day. Então essa ideia aqui é simples, Fábio Mota e André Santos vão mostrar para vocês em um breve passeio como é que tá o pit daqui. A gente vai primeiro na parte em direção à curva 1, onde tem várias equipes, e a gente vai passando por aqui agora. Vai na frente, André. Vira, vai mostrando pra cá e cuidado com os carros. Aqui o carro do Conor Dale, você vê que já tem alguns pneus usados que eles usaram durante essa semana. E... Bem, aqui é mais um carro da Ed Carpenter. Visitamos a Ed Carpenter, fique atento às nossas redes sociais. E aqui a pole. No final ali a gente conseguia entrar, mas agora já tem um stand da NBC Sports. E aqui toda a preparação para o Alex Palou. Vocês estão vendo que está com a faixa vermelha. Ele vai vir para alguma coisa diferente, hein? IndyCast Brasil em Indianápolis. Continuando aqui, pessoal, a gente já fez a primeira parte do pit. Vamos seguir agora para demais. Bora lá. Continuamos aqui com a McLaren. Perdão, gente, só uma tosse chata. Movimento intenso aqui no pit, vários carros de serviço passando, é um leve trás de equipamentos. As pessoas estão aqui na correria mesmo, porque daqui a pouco começa a atividade. O pit do Scott McLaughlin, você vê aí, Scott McLaughlin que conversou conosco na entrevistas coletivas e conversamos com a privada. Hey, Doug.
Morning.
Acabamos de falar com o Doug Balls, é o presidente aqui do autódromo, e ele vai conversar com a gente assim que der, hoje ainda.
na Ryan Rainbow.
todo mundo sabe, substituindo o Justin Wilson. Justin Wilson passou por um procedimento de cirurgia, aparentemente está dentro do combinado. Pessoal, vocês viram esse passeio incrível aqui dentro do pit lane de Indianápolis, a poucos instantes de se começar o treino. Então, o locutor já começa a anunciar, já começa a motivar, como se precisasse motivar as pessoas. Fábio Mota, André Santos, IndyCast Brasil, Indianápolis. Vai! Pessoal do IndyCast Brasil, Fábio Mota e André Santos, eu tô gritando porque eu tô no meio da galera aqui para filmar o campeonato de pit stops. Isso aqui tá uma loucura, é gente pra caramba, tanto na arquibancada quanto aqui na pista. Então, fiquem atentos que daqui a pouco começa a bagaça. IndyCast Brasil e Indianápolis, atenção nas nossas programações. IndyCast Brasil, diretamente de Indianápolis. He's the one of the hours. Doug Balls, tell me, our first time here and you guys sold for us. It is a great experience. I don't know, it's a great experience, a greater experience. What do you believe? How the things work so fine with so much crowd here,
yes,
and so emotion, so big details. I was appreciating when you were taking with the kids here. There, it's amazing.
Well, I think part of it is that we've done it 106 times, so this will be the 107th running. So that's, I think, why it works pretty well, because kind of people know what to do. I mean, it changes a little every year, and then obviously the crowds, when they're bigger, it's a little bit more of a challenge. But I think the excitement here is really because it has been around for so long. It's the same racetrack layout as it was in 1909. Those bricks are still out there. First Indianapolis 500 in 1911. So I think that's really what creates the excitement and the emotion that our fans have. So many of our fans are generational, like a grandparent brought them, and then they brought their kids. And that's for us, the most fun is seeing the new kids coming and the next generation of race fan.
And for us, essentially, is a great special moment because in a Friday before the race, the crowd has been gone from the speedway. It seems to be today was the race day in many other events, but Indiana is so amazing when produce Indy 500. What do you explain for the people from Brazil that are watching from TV? How does it work?
Well, I think when you watch from TV, it seems like it's a smaller facility, right? Because the cars get around in 39 or 40 seconds, so it seemed really small. And you see the grandstands, but again, it just feels like it's not very big. And then when you get here and you realize that it's a mile long by a half a mile wide, it's 2.5 miles around, so 4 kilometers basically around the facility. I mean, it's great big. And then when you bring 325,000 people in here, we're actually the second largest city in the state of Indiana inside the venue. And then in the grandstands, you have 35 countries represented, all 50 states in the U.S. So it's hard to explain why it does what it does, but a lot of it's just its history and just the enormity of how big this place is.
Simply, it's Indy, right?
It is definitely Indy. I mean, there's really anything like it. If you think about motorsport, maybe Le Mans is kind of the same feeling. Monaco kind of has that same cachet, but really outside of those 3 events, I can't think of a bigger motorsport event in the world.
Indy is Indy. Forget the rest. Thank you very much, Doug.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for being here and enjoy race day.
I hope we'll be IndyCast Brasil, Indianápolis. IndyCast Brasil, exclusivo para o Brasil, para a América Latina e para os países de comunidade portuguesa. Nós estamos falando dentro do HC da Andretti Autosports com ninguém mais, ninguém menos que Mr. Mario Andretti, Formula 1 World Champion, Indy 500 Champion, Kart World Champion. We can say kart, it means Indy, whatever the name, but you have an American champion. For us, you are, I think you remember a couple years ago when you joined us for a show. You are a racer because you won in every race, in every category, every series that you race. And for us, you are a respectable honor. Thank you very much to accept us here.
Thank you, Fabio. Thank you for having me.
Mr. Andretti, this is our first time here in Indy. Yeah, after many years we got to be here, and for us today essentially was a show with a big crowd to support the cars, to support the event. For you, each year is better than the past?
Well, each year is different. It's always we're always looking for something special, which happens usually. It's never blah, it's always something interesting because we're here for so long. It's the only race on the planet that you spend so much time for, so as you can see, there's a lot of pageantry but a lot of serious work as well. You see that all throughout practice, I mean, every team doing many miles, and the preparation is so good that it makes the race very tight, very difficult to predict. And but again, it's always special for us. Obviously, it's an event that almost it defines your career in so many ways. It's unfair to some degree because it's one race, but for the IndyCar series, this is like the Monaco. This is the crown jewel of the series. So we're happy to have, with the Andretti group, we have 5 cars in the race, and my grandson Marco, of course, is in there, and for many years, we've been having very fortunate here. You know that in 1991 and 1992, there were 4 of us, members of the same family, to qualify. Jeff, John, yes. And we're so proud of that because it never happened before or since. So you can see big family effort, always. And between my brother Aldo, my twin brother Aldo, and me, there were 8 race drivers in the family.
It's amazing because for you it was a very pretty emotion, but for us as spectators, fans, whatever we are very proud to take that people as you all, Andretti, for example, as a big family, Andretti, as a typical Italian family, are so working together wherever the position they are, but you keep the same, you keep the passion whatever the age. Since when Marco was too young, when he tried to start to race at IRL in the past, but today he's racing only in 500. And I talked to him in the Charlie Brown, you have to make a full season ride, no more only Indy. He laughs, of course. But for you, Mr. Andretti, to be here, to be a part of this place, don't you miss to be racing or not? Your time is over.
Never over until it's over. No, I have always the passion and I would always like to be in a car, but I have to be realistic, of course. And I've had for many years still driving the 2-seater car, which is okay. And now and then, sometime I do some testing for Michael, for the team, and some high-speed testing. And so my fingers are still in it, but right now, let's face it, it's time goes on. And but my passion, do I wish I would be there still? Yes. I love driving so much. I never care about owning the team. To me, it was only driving, and it still will be there. So when I go in my box, they better have a steering wheel.
It's stranger when we join in the museum. I jump into the car. It was easy to jump on. When I have to jump off, I was broken. I don't know how to say to leave it, but I understood how those guys are amazing when enter and leave the car so fast. Is there any Indy 500 edition that you mean, except your win, of course, that you means it was special? You remember one that?
Well, yes. I mean, there were several. Obviously, I was here 29 times, and if you look at the record, I've led more laps than all but one of the 4-time winners. So you can see that I had a good time here in many ways. I remember, just to think of one, in 1987, I led 171 laps of 200, and then the engine broke. I had 1 lap lead. So I've had moments here where I, dominated, and then in those days, back in 25 years ago, the reliability of the engine was not like it is today, because today they're restricted, just like Formula One. So almost unless you have an accident, the cars would finish the race. I wish I drove in that era, because my style was always to go right away, not wait, be patient. I couldn't do that, and I was always being blamed for, you go too hard, now you have to go hard. That's my style. So I was born a little bit too early, maybe. But nevertheless, I look back and I feel that I've been very blessed in my career.
That's why we the Brazilian love so much Andretti's style, because there is no much bored race. Oh, I think I gonna go. I think I will stop it. No, both you and Michael, and I think remember a little bit more if Jeff, you guys racing with we stayed in Brazil, like his expression, one knife if the teeth. This way, because there is a Brazilian expression that you have to fight for a food, daily food. So you have to not to lose the lion, you have to win the lion. That's the way. The last question, Mr. Andretti, essentially, are you gonna thank you very much again for every moment that you have been so kind with us since the first time when you spent 1 hour with us, and it was amazing. I would like to thank Patty. Patty was so kind for me, and for you, which your bet for next Sunday?
Marco. Have to think of the family.
It should be amazing. Maybe he got a full ride next year. Oh, that's miracle exists in 500. We watch as many episodes as Scott Goodyear in 92. Essentially, I think that the Indianapolis would be kind of you guys, Andretti. You deserve more wins.
I hope so. Yes, yeah, actually, the Indianapolis owes us maybe 1 or 2 again. Maybe Marco could be the one to benefit.
IndyCast Brasil, exclusivo dentro do HC da Andretti Autosports, com ele, Mário Andretti, só aqui no Brasil, só conosco. IndyCast Brasil em Indianápolis. IndyCast Brasil em Indianápolis, chegamos no sábado, no dia antes da corrida. Hoje a gente não tem muitas atividades aqui, pelo menos assim, a gente tem alguma coisinha na parte da manhã, mas eu queria mostrar para vocês o que é o momento da manhã dos autógrafos, da tarde dos autógrafos, vai depender. André, mostra aqui por favor a esplanada. Tem fila lá de fora. Tem fila lá de fora, aqui nesse momento dos autógrafos. Mais tarde a gente vai ter o The Legends Day, e olha a quantidade de gente aqui. Olha a fila lá embaixo, passando por baixo da pista. E detalhe, tudo isso aqui, gente, ainda não começou. Tem gente que está aqui desde muito cedo. Você vê adultos, solteiros, crianças, pais, nenéns de colo ali. Você vê aquele pessoal com o casaco da Ford, aqueles japoneses. Olha que incrível, gente. Extremamente tudo organizado. Olha que maravilhoso. Tudo aqui cercado de horário, tudo cercado de muita organização. Então, vamos rodar por aqui para ter mais material para vocês. IndyCast Brasil em Indianápolis. Subimos aqui na pagoda. Estamos num local onde pouquíssimas pessoas têm acesso. Aqui, gente, é onde o Roger recebe os investidores, os convidados VIPs e tudo mais. André, se você mostrar aquelas cadeiras brancas ali no pit, hoje é dia de premiação de todos os pilotos e membros de equipe que receberam os anéis de classificação. É uma cerimônia muito bacana. E aqui na pista vai ter daqui a pouco o desfile dos carros antigos. Teoricamente vocês podem pensar, não vai ter carro na pista? Hoje não. Mas para a hora que a gente já está falando, tá bem cheio. Tá bem movimentado. Vocês viram na nossa outra tomada os fãs esperando a parte de autógrafos. E se vocês analisarem, André, vamos fazer diferente? Ali no quarto andar é onde o IndyCast Brasil está com os outros canais de mídia brasileiro. Ali ficam os canais locais, eles fazem as programações ao vivo dali. Então até quarta-feira a gente conseguiu usar aquilo ali. Hoje já não dá mais. E na verdade a gente ainda está trabalhando em cima disso. André, agora a gente vai falar baixinho, que a gente vai mostrar onde é o pódio. baixinho, pessoal, porque tá tendo atividade de imprensa aqui também, tá? Então a gente respeita. O pessoal da McLaren tá aqui, tá tendo alguma conversa. Gente, aqui embaixo é onde é o pódio, onde o carro vencedor vai estar estacionado junto com a equipe vencedora. O elevadorzinho tá aqui, ele sobe, entendeu? As pessoas estão andando por ali. E os Camaros aí estão desfilando suas belezas. E enquanto isso, André, a fila só vai aumentando pro momento dos autógrafos. André.
Hello. Can I raise one question with you?